What's going on YouTube? It's Anthony from CompSci Studio and welcome back to your 12th advanced tutorial in Java. So finally we're going to be learning how to read data in from a file that's already created. So I don't actually create a file in this tutorial. I already have a pre-existing file, so I'm going to just make basically an object to that file. So we have our happy file.txt, and I actually changed the contents, so it's just located in my NetBeans project folder, and it's got a little bit of data in here. Let's clean that up a little bit. So right here we got a name, and it just says Anthony beside it, and an ID, and then an ID beside it, and that's what's in this happy file.txt. So a lot of the times when you're dealing with programs, you're going to be reading in from text files sorry, whether it's personal information, statistics about a video game. Let's say your how much money you have or how much health you have. When you make a save file, it's going to be storing that into a file, and when you restart the game later, it's going to read out from that file, and basically that's how you have a save state. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be just teaching you guys how to read in this data from the file. So to do this, it's actually really super easy. Really super easy. Wow, so corny. Anyways, so let's make an object to read in from the file. So if you guys remember way back in like the 4th beginner tutorial or something, I taught you guys how to read in from the keyboard. Well, you can actually use the scanner class to read in from a file as well. So you could go scanner, and we call it file scanner is equal to new scanner. Now before we used to go, I think it was system.in, which basically got data in from the keyboard. Yeah, it was system.in. But in this case, scanner also takes another parameter, an alternative parameter, which is a file object. So we could go happy file, and it's the same thing. Make sure you import your java.util.scanner. I kind of did that without you guys seeing it. And basically all we have to do after that, we just need to read in the data from the file. So to do this, we could go one by one, and we could go sout, I don't know, sc.next, or let me explain this to you guys. So basically use your sc object and you put a dot separator, and why isn't it? Oh, it's because I didn't name it sc. I named it file scanner. I'm used to you calling it sc, but I called it a more descriptive thing and it blew up in my face. So file scanner dot, and then we could use dot next. We could use dot next, but next only prints out a word, and once it gets to a space, that counts as one word. But if we use next line, it will print out this whole, well, what the heck is that? This whole line here. If we use just sc.next, we would just get name and then colon, and it would stop at the space, and then this would be treated as another word, this would be treated as another word, and this one finally. But if we use next line, we're going to get this line and this line. So if we print this out right now, we're just going to get one line, and that should be name Anthony. So name colon Anthony. Now we could go like this, do another one, file scanner dot next line, dot next line to get the last line. But what if we have like 1,000? It'll print it out perfectly fine. But what if we have like 1,000 like lines of data in our file? We don't want to make 1,000 print statements. So for this, we could make a while loop. We could go just delete this, I guess. Actually, I'll copy it and I'll put it in. Because I'm lazy. So let's just make a while loop to do this, and we could go while, and then we could use a special little, I used sc again, while file scanner dot, and then we could use a special little method that the scanner class has, and it's called hasNext, and it's right here, and basically it returns a boolean, and essentially it just checks to make sure that we're not at the end of the file. So it'll keep going through the loop, printing out each line in the file until it gets to the end of the file. So we're going to go while file scanner dot hasNext. we're gonna just print out the next line in the file. So if we run this again, we should get the same result. There we go. We get name, Anthony, ID. So if we had, like, I don't know, just copy and paste this a whole bunch of times. Ooh, messed that one up. Now let's change it to like Bob, Jim, Tim. Change this 111, 111, 222, 222, and then 444, 54, whatever. There we go. Now if we run this again, where is it? If we run this again, we should get all that data out of the file. Name, Anthony, and all that other jazz. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to do in this tutorial. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, again, feel free to comment in the description. Don't do that. Comment down below or send me an email, whatever. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.